What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Do I have anything that I'd like to do today in terms of run requests? Not necessarily, but I'm also not against doing a run request. I can start with something. I do have one here from Kami. Shout outs as always. It says it's just poison and bleed. I think that's broad enough of a scope that I can like just kind of like build towards that, or at least start a run that could end up being that. So let's start with these two. Shield bash, yeah, that's the parry. I want this. And we'll just take the old reliable set of items here. You might be asking why you're not starting with the two status items that are commons. Because they are not necessary. I'll see them in the shop almost guaranteed, and it will make my Act 1 Part 1 harder if I don't start with these two items. You know, obviously this is custom items, so if you're not playing with that mod on, the two best items to start with, depending on what you think your run's going to end up being, and I guess, you know, whatever damage type your starter skulls are, take either the medallion and the staff or the medallion and the sword, because pretty much always, no matter what you do, you want the Carleon medallion plus a Carleon item, because you get more money for your first shop like that. It's been a while since I've given that min-max to people. If you are choosing the status items or anything like that as your starter items, you are pretty much just making a mistake. There's no reason to not take the Carly. Also, how did I miss this? Where? How did I? Oh no, yeah, he spawns in afterwards. Okay, if you land here and step here, he will spawn in. I'm remembering now. But that's just like one of the most bare basic pro tips I can give people. It will make your first shop a lot better, and really just overall your run is extremely benefited from having the Carleon medallion plus a Carleon item of your choice. And if you're playing custom items, you literally have no reason to not take the flag and the medallion, because, like, you know, you might be like, well, what about the inscriptions, courage, and wisdom? You don't need those for Act 1 Part 1, and more than likely you're going to end up having them in the first shop if you want them, because you're going to see a lot of commons in your first shop, and really in Act 1 in general you're going to see a lot of commons. And if you even see either the sword or the medallion, or I mean the sword or the staff, you have that plus the flag, and that gives you like 15% extra damage. So like custom items is like exactly like 100%. It is it makes the choice very clear and obvious. Like, there's a reason I do it every episode. Just, like, no one said anything in the comments or anything, like, to make me want to, like, you know, just explain why I do that. But I figure it might help someone, because, you know, maybe it's just not immediately obvious. Hopefully someone learned something from that. Give me damage amp, please. I don't know why they're so confused to see a living skeleton. Maybe that's not a thing where they're from. I never thought about that line of dialogue. It implies a lot. Max HP. I mean, it's not bad. It's just boring, bro. I guess now I can kind of take that as, like, omens are a little more takeable than they were before, which is a pretty good thing, I guess. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just boring. I want damage out. That's not boring. That's fun. Yes! Quinded of Sadism. That actually builds towards the run request, which was bleed and poison. Obviously, it's not directly bleed and poison, but it may as well be bleed and poison. And a bunch of other things, too. I've gained a lot of respect for this item. I mean, I always knew it was good, but I didn't know it was as universally good as it is. Like, it's genuinely extremely fucking good. I guess I'll take this. It's not bad, I guess. Maybe I can do some masterpiece shenanigans. And What if I could do a terrible Blade Shard and also Stone of Plague run with the Quintet of Sadism? And also, what if I had the Poison Rope Dart too? It's like, this is the level of cooking I'm feeling right now. I'm cooking. God, the Quintet of Sadism is so sick. Beals had to get the most flashy item, of course. I'm happy with my Amulet of Duality, which is an item I use very often. What do we have over here? Do we have the min-max? We don't. Shocker. You know, who would have thought that the min-max isn't showing up? I don't think I'm necessarily building mixed damage. At least I don't have that in mind yet. I'll still take a dwarf though. Much to the cheers of joy from my community. Also, I probably shouldn't commit to this pikeman. I'm remembering I literally did a pikeman run yesterday. Why did I take this pikeman? Why did I upgrade him? I don't know. I forgot for like a second. Okay, we'll swap off the pikeman. Although yesterday's pikeman run was a very different kind of pikeman run. Still, I don't want to play the same character too many times in a row. There's a million other skulls we can take. But yeah, my audience cheers for joy. They literally hug each other and cry tears of happiness whenever they see me take the dwarf. They're like, it's dwarf farming time! And I'm a very dedicated dwarf farmer, as you guys can see. I take my art very seriously. Get him, dwarf. Get him. Oh, more waves? That's just more food for dwarf, bro. God, dwarf's just so good. You know, I'm obviously being facetious, but dwarf is really good. And if you don't like dwarf, you should give it a chance. I only do this so I can prove to people, like, all of my opinions are correct. Okay, well, not all of them, but most of them. And, dwarf is a great quintessence that people overlook. A lot of people don't even realize that it evolves. Like, they just don't even give it a fair chance. Like, they assume it's like this forever. But nope. Hit 300 enemies with it. Or hit different enemies 300 times with it. That's the correct wording. And you awaken it into a far more powerful quintessence that actually is very unique in the way it functions. And that's a unique? Okay, well, you know what? Yeah. Swap off the pikeman like that. Get a nice skull like this. And you might be wondering, Hax, bro, that's a magic attacker. You're saying you're going to build poison and you're going to try and build poison and bleed. How could you do such a thing? You should know better, chatter. You should know better. However, I have actually done, I believe in the past, a bleed Rockstar. And it was actually really good. So, that's the thing about poison especially. It's like one of the most universal statuses that people just don't seem to understand. There's a lot of misconceptions about poison. A lot of people don't seem to understand that it scales based off your damage percent. And it's like, if you're playing a magic skull, nothing's stopping you from having like 1,000 physical damage percent. And your poison will still be doing a shit ton of damage. Like, obviously, you shouldn't exclusively build, like if you have a magic skull, you shouldn't exclusively build into physical damage. That's not smart. But you could do it, and your poison run would still be quite good. Poison's like very unique. Like, if I'm doing this, I'm probably going to do some mixed damage shenanigans. And I guess we're not even necessarily committed to bleed and poison. I could do Elementalist Staff instead of Poison Rope Dart and do like a freeze and burn run. I think regardless, this is going to be some type of status build. Maybe even Omni status, who knows? Alright, my dwarf's at 125. Pretty good dwarf farming, honestly. I feel confident that we'll get this before we get out of, or we get to Act 2. We still got a decent amount of doors left. Alright, what's left in this Dark Quartz pedestal? I can't imagine. Well now. That changes things, doesn't it? That changes things a lot. Can I refresh? I can. Alright, guys. Wish me luck. Oh! Wait, really? Wait, how did that work? Wait, okay, what? What the hell? Okay, for one, what a fucking Pandora's box. But how did that work? It literally took away one of my item slots. So, okay, this is a question for Bakanudo. How does the order of operations work? I honestly thought it would go from left to right and slowly transform the items, but it appears to have created a lunar ring, and it somehow still perceived that the solar sword was in my inventory, and it created a Fulgent Dawn and ate one of my slots. But it ate one of my slots because one of the slots turned into Fulgent Dawn. What the hell? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in Skul. This is a question only bot can answer straight up. Like, I have zero clue what just happened. I'll take this. I'm gonna have to at Bach in the when this video comes out tomorrow and see what he has to say about that. Take a ritual staff. So the run's completely changed course from what we were talking about literally just recently. Like, this run's very strange now. It's just kind of got like a overall aura of power to it, you know? Like, we got really good items from that. But I don't think it's a status run anymore, that's for sure. I don't think I'm going with the main the Beast King either. But I can get rid of other stuff first. Like, this can go first. The Coward's Cape can go. I could do a stun run, I guess. Climax is a stun. A skill? I don't know. I'm so... Like, Pandora's box just changed. Like, anything you were thinking is no longer relevant, basically. It's been a while since I've done a stun run. You know what? Sure. Let's start building towards some stun goodness. Not that I'm committing to stun, but it could be it's interesting. And then you have this up here. If I'm doing stun, I should take that. All right, Dwarf. Rejoice, y'all. I'm not farming Dwarf anymore. I'll take a stun Quint. And I'll take an item room. What a shop. Like, honestly, what a shop. What the... That was insane. So much in that shop happened that was just, like, wild. Boom. I'll be hoping and praying that I see a Warrior Steel Mace. Warrior Steel Mace, please. Because I did a stun run yesterday on my Twitch channel, and that shit did not go well. As much of a fan of stun as I am, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe stun needs Warrior Steel Mace to, like, truly pop off. That's just a shower thought I've been having lately. Maybe this run will prove otherwise. If I see a Warrior Steel Mace, I'm taking it, though. Like, the world couldn't stop me. Alright, Sir Yggdrasil. How you doing? I don't know why I used this in phase 1. I would be wise to have waited until phase 2. This is the phase I truly want to stop him from fucking me over on. Don't know why I swapped there. Doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, I'm going to be swapping a lot on this run after a while. But also, what the hell just happened to Yggdrasil? He was stuck there for a very long time. Was I chain stunning him or something? I don't know. go! This run is... Wait, there's a warrior Steel Mace. Okay. I was about to say, this run's testing me, but the test was just, like, looking past this and seeing the warrior Steel Mace. So, yeah, we're on a stun run. What a very interesting twist. And also, you guys liking this Yggdrasil music? Classic Rockstar... Oh, my God! Oh, my God, I'm so fucking glad. I'm so unbelievably happy that I made the choice to pivot to stun. What a wondrous day. What a beautiful fucking day. All right, it's time. From here, we just go. The game has given me, give me Bludgeon Minotaur, please. I'm not upgrading the Shield Skull. I want Bludgeon Minotaur. Let's just make this the greatest stun run ever. I'm prepared. If I'm not against committing to the shield, but like, obviously, I can do better. Even like Genie with like that one skill, please. Oh. Okay, no. Maybe I'll get lucky and see a Quindet of yeah, a Quindet of Sadism again. If I see a Quindet of Sadism, it hugely benefits me to take this Water Skull. Actually, you know what? I will take the Water Skull now that I think about it. Not that I'm committing to it, but like Water Skull's better for this run than the Shield Skull. And if we can just, by pure chance, get lucky and see another Quindet, this run will be off the freaking chain. I don't even know what to do with this build. I'm so excited for the rest of this run. Yes, I'll take that. God, we had, look how much bone shards I got. It's crazy. What's this? Fortress? That can have the Armor of Fear in it. Not that I necessarily want Armor of Fear. If I see Armor of Fear, I'll take it. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. Gotcha gaming. Sometimes you get burned. Just instant melt that Dark Elite, bro. I love Warrior Steel Mace comboing with Evil Eye, because it kind of turns it into like a pseudo Suanicio. But obviously, I'm looking for Medusa. Like, that's probably the #1 thing I want right now. Because Medusa and Warrior Steel Mace go so hard. Definitely a go-getter run as well that we're on right now. Is this Adventurers? It probably is. Nope. Come on, man. Minotaur with Bludgeon. Suanicio, get him! Ease. Owned. Alright, here come the Adventurers. Time to get this banger OST. Also a chance at, oh, no, wait, I have Warrior Steel Mace. What am I talking about? Oh my god, look how much damage that did to her. God, Warrior Steel Mace is so OP. I'm getting... Wait, does this have the stun skill? It might. I don't remember which is the stun skill. I'm going to take him anyway. And I'm going to upgrade my Rockstar and him. Actually, am I upgrading my Genie? You know what? Let's consult the wiki. I'm going to consult the wiki here. Skulls. Let's play it safe. Is Genie Smash the one with stun on it? It is. All right, then. It's no bludgeon, but it'll do. And if I see bludgeon Minotaur, I will literally throw these bone shards into the void and grab him. Like, I don't care. I want bludgeon. But if the Minotaur doesn't have bludgeon on it, fuck it. What an interesting change of events. Also, how it's so rare that you get lucky and see like the status curse on a status run that corresponds to your status. That might be one of the hardest things to do in Skul. So like, I'm going to enjoy this. And this is a Skul room, right? So we have the chance at a dupe. Double bludgeon Minotaur, the dream. I would give up this fucking Rockstar if that happened. Oh no, it's not a Skul room. Fuck, bro. I'm still gonna lay out the remaining one. Frost Skul. I already did a Frost Skul dupe anyways. Good run though, and I would do it again. Like, yo, I'd be a fool to turn my nose up at a another dupe chance. All right, I got a shit ton of money. I actually think I'm going to pass on this because we're not doing crit stuff. Call me crazy. I would not mind having Aftershocks. That's like, I guess, another thing I'm going to be looking for heavily here. Definitely take this. Get rid of... Huh. It's hard to find something to get rid of here. Okay, I guess I don't take that then, because it's a bit of a luxury that I can't really afford right now. Kind of dreading finding something that makes me want to get rid of another item, because like, I like all the items I have. This is enticing. What are my arms item? Arms. I have very good arms items, so. What's another inscription I can have here? Execute. I can even heirloom, relic, artifact 4 if I wanted it. I will buy execute. Not that I'm committed to that for the entire run, but execute will do just fine. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's like the combination of finger flick, stun, and warrior steel mace is just killing everything. I'm very curious how quickly these Leonis are going to get destroyed. We have such consistent access to stun as well. Oh, oh! It's trying, bro. The game's trying. Fucking Gatling gunners. I'm pretty sure the swap on Rockstar also stuns. If I'm not mistaken. After I get out of this room, I'll look. Yeah, it does. So it behooves me to be swapping a lot. Which is the plan. It's not like Genie swap is bad. It's fine. It's good for iframes at the minimum. I mean, that's just beautiful. It's a nuke, man. It's just a straight nuke. Beautiful stun there. Boom! Red mist. I'm pretty sure it doesn't... Yeah, Thief also has stun. I probably should have checked for it. Because I'm not necessarily committed to this Genie. Not against the Genie. I have him, but like, I think I'd prefer Thief. The odds of me seeing another Thief are low. How much will this do? That's fucking insane. Thank you for coming down. I'd much rather fight you right now. Beautiful stun. Also another stun. And she's dead. Alright, you are not prepared for what's about to happen to you. Yeah, you're dead. This is probably the greatest stun run. Like, I just sense it. This is going to be the greatest stun run I've ever had. By a lot. And nothing's here. Except maybe... Do I have Heritage? I don't. But I also don't have Misfortune. This time's pretty good, though. We're probably going to get this a lot, by the way, with the music happening after the fight. The only issue with taking, like, that Heritage is there's nothing here I care for, you know? Or there's nothing I want to get rid of. I like all of this. I think we'll just break a unique. And be on our way. Bye-bye. Go get her. And for the last thing, I'll keep my mind open to a curse. But if I don't get a curse, there's a million other things I can do. Bludgeon Minotaur. Give it to me now. Also, just casually killing an Act 3 Dark Elite instantly. No biggie. Dark Paladin, very interesting, but gonna have to pass. Halfling, you can stay in your cage. Or, actually, you know what? No. Rare moment where I let the Halfling out very early, and of course she gives me a good heal. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, she wants you dead. It's that simple. Very confident play on my part, by the way. That is not something I recommend you really ever do. I'm just trying to increase the odds that I see the freaking slime. Because there's a million and one things on this run that I would love to see duped. I've seen most of the NPCs I want to see, though. It also increases the chance I see Sin, even though I'm not looking for Sin. Pass, 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 even though I like the Witch's Brew. We're not doing, actually, I guess I do want Mutant, but I just can't fit it. One thing I could do, though, although could I afford it? No. I literally just wasted my money. How much does it cost? 1,100? I think I just wasted my money. I would not mind, like, I could break a unique and get away with it, I think, but basically what I'm trying to do is buy Mutant on the pedestal and just have permanent Mutant, but I'm definitely not throwing away. I should have thought about that more before I did it. I'm an idiot. Oh well. A little bit of money down the drain. Money's mostly useless to me at this current stage of the run. The main thing I want with money is Aftershocks. But even with, I guess I would get rid of this for Aftershocks. Old Cross is fine. But Aftershocks is like another layer of stun synergy that we currently don't have. I wouldn't mind having it. I hear you over there. Definitely want to do Arachna skill and cooldown as soon as we possibly can. The more often I can use my stun skills, the better. I'm just going to immediately melt you. That's like one of my least favorite Dark Elites in the game, so. Oh man, that's so cathartic. Oh, this run's so sick. Okay, there's a missile coming, but I don't think it's even gonna get close to me. I remembered the HP as well. No bludgeon yet. Every time I see a rare pile, my heart skips a beat. You thought, sir. Boom! Boom, man. It's so sick. Out of my way. Second on my face. Also, I think that just confirms something I've always been wondering for a while. I'm pretty sure the HP scales per portion of the act, but even more than I realized. Like, I was never sure if the HP scaled from Act 1, Part 1 to Act 1, Part 2, or if it was like literally like there's like Act 1, Part 1, and Act 1, Part 1, Part 2. So like before the shop and then after the shop. And I think after the shop, enemies have more HP than they did before. Because I'm pretty sure in the previous portion of Act 3, we were one-shotting these like mecha golem guys with our like this attack. And here I noticed I only did about like he had like a quarter of his HP left. So I don't know. I guess you can review the footage and let me know in the comments or something. But I think that's what was happening there. Anyways. Die. Again? I mean, I'm not taking it, but I'll take the money. I don't even know what I would do if I saw... I would definitely skip, like, most of these legendaries. The only one I think I would consider is hers. Because hers is quite good. Alright, we'll commit to the genie. This is where he gets stunned on his skill. Pretty sure he didn't have it before. Let's read. Yeah, there it is. Inflicting stun. Alright. So now we have the stun on... we have 2 stun skills, which is really nice. Fully upgraded genie, which is also pretty nice. Even though this is definitely Rockstar's run. God, just like... just take them away from our plane of existence. It's so sick. Little Suanicio there. Damn, I missed. Delete. Oh, how'd that miss? And for the record, if I see Medusa, I would still take Medusa. Like, there's definitely points, like, the room clearing potential of Warrior Steel Mace and Evil Eye are quite nice, but the real, like, thing that decides it for me, and this is like a problem with quintessences in general in Skul, is the higher the rarity on the quintessence, the longer the cooldown. Medusa has a very short cooldown, so it's just more spammable stun than Evil Eye. I actually wouldn't... okay, maybe I shouldn't say this out loud. You know, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Southpaw don't touch quintessences, okay? I know they've hinted at doing something with quintessences, or something like their language is a little hard to understand for me, since, you know, they're like a Korean devs team, so I don't know if maybe it's like a mistranslation. They said something about dealing with like the summoning system in this game, and I hope to God they're not thinking about touching quintessences, because I actually think quintessences are in a very good spot, and I just don't nerf Medusa, please. Don't nerf Medusa. Don't nerf Succubus, please. Don't do it. Listen to all the other community members who say that like Medusa is a bad quintessence. You know what? Buff Medusa. Buff Medusa. Buff Evil Eye. They need it. Listen to the community. Everyone thinks they suck. Like, come on, bro. I'm wrong. They're right. Just some food for thought. If Southpaw ever catches wind of this. Alright, Medusa. Now. Now, Medusa. Also, oh. That's the stun I was looking for. That's the mutant I was looking for, too. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, how often do you get excited to see dark beads? Or magic beads of darkness? And yet, here I am. Probably can't take this. Take this, though. You cannot be serious. What are my arms? Oh, yeah, I have really good arms, don't I? Alright, never mind. Mutant's not that important. Mutant 1's good enough. That's all we really need. We'll take this, and I guess that'll be the shop. Good shop. Good shop overall. I like it. Ha! Oh no, I missed with that shit. Okay, so this guy's over here launching missiles. Okay. Oh shit, yes. If you swap out from your, and this is a problem with Rockstar, is like whenever you place amps or anything like that and you swap, it completely shuts the amp off. It's like reasons why I consider Rockstar to be a bit like a solo-oriented Skull. The problem is his swap is so good that like it's the same thing that Ghoul suffers from, honestly. Although Rockstar's swap is significantly better than Ghoul's, but like these Skulls who are very much geared towards solo play have very good swap. It's a bit of a conundrum. Oh! Okay, it's too late anyway. It's too late anyway. I'm glad I didn't get to see what ability it had. I already have a legendary genie who has stun. It's not as good as bludgeon, but it's still stun. Beautiful. Oh, melt her. Damn it, missed. Oh yeah, she's unstoppable right now. Ease. Dunked on and ease. The power of stun compels you. That's an Aftershocks. Do I want this? Probably. In fact, I certainly do. I can get rid of this. Get Brawl. Yeah, sure. That'll do. Even though this is really consistent access to stun, still, Aftershocks is better, especially with Go-Getter. Physical and magic attack increased by 50%. Yeah, if you really, it's just not good. Yeah, it sucks. Could be a really weird use case for life change, but I think it's too late to take something like life change. And also, I just don't trust life change. Wait, I should take relapse. What am I doing? Okay, we'll take relapse at the in the Act 5 area. But I should have taken it here. I just wasn't thinking. We're about to have very consistent access to our stun skills. This run is just absurd, honestly. This is like the kind of Skull run I get once in every like 500 runs. And it's so sick when it happens. Okay. Watch this. This very obnoxious room. It's just over with. Everyone died. Don't even have to think about the top floor. Like, that's definitely, like I said, there's use cases for having Evil Eye over Medusa, for sure. That's one of them. Medusa can't do that. But against bosses, though, Medusa pretty much is the reigning champ. Out of my face. I think these things are unstoppable. No, okay, they're not unstoppable. I was just getting unlucky. I guess we did lose our consistent stun when we got rid of that thing, but like, we have consistent stuns through other means as well, so. No. I don't even think I would take Armor of Fear. I'm certainly not taking this. I don't even know what I'm looking for. If that's the case, I'll just save my money. I could buy this, but Rockstar's unaffected by it. Genie's affected by it, though, so fuck it. Why not? Brawl is nice to have on this. The consistency at which we can attack with Brawl, because of how quickly our Rockstar is constantly proccing stuff, is really nice. As I always like to say about Brawl, it's basically a happy little accident whenever you have it. Very, it's like a good inscription. It's not a build round though. And, it's on so many good items that a lot of times you can just buy it on your pedestal and just have it as a treat. And it's a nice treat. Okay, that's just, there's an instance where Brawl just fucks you over. Because, like, it made me have to chase that guy down there. Not that it hurt me in any real way. It just made the room more annoying. Let me in here. Will this insta one-shot this guy? No. The enemies are definitely getting more and more HP. Not that it matters to me. God, my damage percent's good. It's only going to get better, too. I think this is a run where we can probably maximize both my shrine of a skill cooldown and attack speed and my damage percent shrine as well. Out of my way. My muse. Why, bro? Okay, let's swap. Beautiful. What? How dare you chain me up? Get him, Evil Eye. Oh, Kyle. What woke him up? I guess the Evil Eye? No. I'm thinking I'm good. But I appreciate your bone shards. Who are you? Oh, I'm gonna kill you so good, bro. Such an asshole. Leading with the more annoying attack. Come over here. I hate this guy. Any truers? Anyone else hate this guy? He's such an asshole. It's not even, like, he's hard. He is definitely a difficult of the, like, of all the adventurer fights, he's one of the more difficult ones. My real issue with him is how much max HP he has, though. But that's also why he's so hard. Like, his attacks aren't as strong as some of these adventurers, but, like, he is certainly annoying. So it feels good, though. Just kick his ass. Kick his ass in the next year. You better be embarrassed to show your face around me for a while. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me lots and lots of bone or skull rooms, please. Oh. Oh yeah, these are the unstoppable ones. Oh, is that the slime? No, it's not. It's this asshole. I literally let the halfling out in Act 3 just so I could find the slime, and he's not showing up. It's so rude. You're not getting a dime from me. You don't even have anything you could give me. Loser. Alright, game. I want skull rooms, man, please. Hiya! Minus almost all of your HP instantly. Omen. Literally the worst omen in the game. I'll hard pass on that. It's the only omen that truly has no justification. I'll also take this money too. This is like the freest this event will ever be. Oh yeah, these things can't get status. Maybe this isn't as free as I thought. I mean, it's not like we're struggling or anything, but... That did 1,000 damage just from the swap alone. It's kind of crazy, actually. 2 predators in a row. Doesn't hurt to see that. Also, I got the min-max perfectly. I love it. Gay beams. Don't need them. You know what? This will do. Let's save our money. Also, I'm remembering now we're going to get relapse. This run's only going to get stronger. Oh my god. It's like, this run is just literally... It's so beautiful. The clickbait's going to be ridiculous. I've probably already clickbaited a run as the strongest stun run I've ever had. But this is like, actually, real this time until the next stun run comes along. The strongest stun run I've ever had. Also, look who it is. Let's stay out as the Rockstar as much as possible so I can get that back online. Okay, Brawl, stop it. I'm trying to gas you up, Brawl. You ain't gotta be like that. The only item I don't want to see duped is like this. I guess this too. This would be a fine dupe, I guess. I would get rid of this. Yeah. Alright. I want to see one of the stun items duped though. Come on. Warrior Steel Mace! That'll do. How much strong? God, we have so much magic damage. It's crazy. Also, skull rooms, exactly what I wanted. This might be a tough room. Maybe. Doesn't appear to be so far, though. The run's just too good. Plus, also, you know, you follow Haxa's tip in this room, which is game-changing for this room, which is normally one of the hardest rooms in Skul. Whenever he's bubbled and you're trying to destroy these pedestals, wait in the center of the room for him to, like, start his attack animation. He will attack the center of the room, and then you can safely run up and destroy these without worrying about him attacking you while you're trying to climb up, which is, like, one of the worst things that can happen in this room. Think I forgot about you? I did not. Out of my face. How did... The stun missed this guy. This is how you know it's not actually Suanicio. Because it didn't kill 2 waves of enemies. Yo, it's only Suanicio at home. But Suanicio at home, not such a bad thing. It's like, I'll take Suanicio at home. Can you stop it? Jeez, man. These lanterns never learn. No one likes them. Disaster Dark Elite at the very end. Bro. Oh yeah, stun on swap. With Dark V. It's so good, man. It's like we already have stun on swap, technically speaking, with our Rockstar, but we gave even more stun on swap. Did I see every NPC? I think I did, right? Oh, no. I didn't see the Dark Knight, I don't think. Which is unfortunate. Also, this, as I usually say if you're on a status run, coming up to, like, the hardest thing we're going to face on this run, which is these things. The rest of the run's pretty much free, I would say. But I'm still not worried about these things here. We should be able to get through them fairly easily. I'll even, like, cause Joan herself, not gonna last very long. So I'm going to use my band here, even though I kind of fucked up and swapped, which is not something you should do with Rockstar a lot of the time. Like I said, whenever you're swapped out, your amps aren't proccing, you're not gaining your passive back. It's kind of, like I said, why I consider him a solo act. But of course, every run on Haxa is a swap run, because you should always be swapping. Come on, Joan, you don't gotta do this. Let me out. You lose. I win, you lose. It's that simple. Like, what do you think's going on here, huh? Exactly. And guess what? You're not summoning your orbs. I'm not letting you. Oh, okay. I was like ever so slightly too late. I love it. Get on my face. Loser. Alright, what do we got? Let's take the soul extractor now. It's like, all this time I was wrong. I needed it the whole time. I wouldn't mind taking this, but I have no room for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are my pedestals? Brawl. So I could get rid of this. Buy courage on the pedestal. But then I'd have wisdom 5. Wait, I would get rid of this. Okay, yeah. Buy wisdom on the pedestal. Oh, no, buy courage on the pedestal. Because I don't care that much about brawl. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. And, of course, the cherry on top of the sundae, relapse. None of these curses mattered. Alright, beautiful, guys. This run's insane. This run's absolutely ridiculous. We are witnessing greatness. Also get a shit ton of max HP here. I cannot die. Guaranteed win. I would go as far to say the hero is, you know, there's nothing he can do. He's dead. This run was decided very early. Gotta remember my pedestal. Wait, we still have brawl? Why does it look like it's lit up? Wait, how do I have... Oh, yeah! Oh, shit, did I have brawl 3? Wait, where's my brawl coming from? Brawl? Oh, yeah, it's on the pedestal. Wait, no. Okay, what am I... I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know what I was confused about. Let's just buy that... Let's buy this and kill the run right now. Like, fuck it. This incredible, like, 1 in a 500 or so runs. Who needs it? Just kill it. Fuck it. It's a piece of shit run anyway. Sadly, we never saw Medusa. But we have the Evil Eye, and Evil Eye's definitely been showing what it's made of here. There's pretty much nothing I can get to improve. I think I'll just juggle the Quint. And here's the kit. It's absurd. Like I said, 1 in 500 or so runs. Like, I'm just pulling that number out of my ass. It could be even rarer. Could be less rare, but honestly, I think it's pretty fucking rare to get a stun status, or a stun curse, I mean a status curse. I fucked it up 3 times. A status curse on a run corresponding to your current curse, and then it pops off even more, and you just get like everything you could ever want. As soon as we opened the Pandora's box, I would say this run was won. But shouts to Pandora's box. God, it's just, there's something so satisfying about chaining stuns like this. Like, this is like a status they purposefully made hard to use. Like, there's no like stun representative in the game for like applying stun consistently. They spread it out across like 10 different skulls. And to just be able to so consistently apply it to the enemy is so fun. Alright, Sir Hero. Get stunned. Be stunned by my power. And now we have relapse too. I love it. I didn't mean to do that. There's no shot he lasts very long from here. No! I wanted to stop him before he ults. Not a big deal. More flashiness than anything. You know what? How often are you on a Rockstar run where you literally just don't care about the band at all? The band is like the least important thing on this build. It's literally all about chaining the stuns, which it like requires me to swap. Which is, I don't know, it's so sick. This is such a unique Rockstar run. And I had like a shower thought while in the middle of recording this episode. I feel like, aside from the Minotaur, Rockstar might be one of the only true representatives for stun in the game. He certainly has more on it than I think people give him credit for. Like, you don't think of stun when you play this guy, but he has a stun swap and a stun skill. Like, just for some food for thought. Oh no, he was unstoppable. No! Stop him, Evil Eye! I missed. How unfortunate. No siphon for you. GG's, man. God, that run was beautiful. Holy fuck. What a run, man. You don't see this shit often. And I have an idea for the victory screen, too. I'm sure you guys can imagine what I'm about to do. That's exactly what I wanted. Can we see the top? Yes, we can. We can see the breaking of the borders, which is exactly what I wanted. G freaking G's, man. That was beautiful. God, that was beautiful. That's like the shit that keeps me coming back to Skul. Endless replayability for someone like me. This is just, it's my lab, man. This game is my fucking laboratory, okay? The power of stun compels you. It really all comes down to, in my opinion, Warrior Steel Mace. It like makes or breaks a stun run a lot of the time. Finger flick too, but like you don't see this shit really ever. So rare to see finger flick. Gotta hand it to Evil Eye too. No Medusa, sure, but no, this quintessence is also quite good. I don't know, man. This run was just so fucking fun. From the second we opened the Pandora's box, and it would have been a cool run even had we not opened the Pandora's box because we had Quinta of Sadism. But like Pandora's box changed everything. Gave me Fulgent, gave me Stone of the Air before even Yggdrasil, gave me the Nether Mana Suppressor, and everything else just, it came down from there. I'll say the odd on amount on this build was the Minotaur Gravity Generator. But we also did have Go-Getter, so it was justifying itself. I can't think of what else this would have been, but I'm sure it could have been something. Not that it matters even at all. Like, that's just nitpicking this fucking gorgeous run. Also, as we learned today, Rockstar, that's a stun skull. Probably, aside from Minotaur, the stun skull. Which is just an identity you don't associate him with, but it's like, he is. I mean, he just is. Yeah, just beautiful. I got everything I could have possibly wanted, from Aftershocks to Warrior Steel Mace to everything else here. So it was beautiful, and I hope you guys liked it. I loved it. Like I always like to say, it's so obvious when I'm enjoying myself, and I was just like a 1 in 500 run. So very rare moment. Strongest Sterna I've ever had, and I'm sure eventually one day it will be surpassed by something else. We'll have to see. If only I had Bludgeon Minotaur, I think that would have made... That's the only thing that could have improved this run. Alright, I'm done here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.